Plates ready? This is Food School, Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast. Want to feel amazing, love the way you look in the mirror, and perform your absolute best in the gym, at work, and in life? You're definitely in the right place. Food, it's you. It builds every single cell of you. And if there is one thing every human being must master, it's food. Because at the very least, eating, you do it every day, several times a day, every single day. You might as well get good at it. I'm your host, Shurina from Create Yourself That Today, your personal nutritionist and plate watcher, your diet guide and explorer, your fat loss coach and food inspector. And just someone with a lot of passion and obsession and curiosity for healthy food, healthy diets, nutrition, optimized human performance, everything and absolutely anything you put in your grocery shopping cart, your fridge, on your plate, and in your mouth. It's my business. Food School, on a mission to help you eat better daily.
It's the last time I talk about food. It's the last time I talk about food.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast. Today's cool food fact of the day, that's going to be our new tradition, by the way. Today's cool food fact of the day is cooked potatoes keeps you leaner and promotes gut health. How so? When you cook your potato and cool it down overnight in your fridge and eat it cold, the amount of digestible starch is diminished probably by at least half. And digestible starch turns into resistant starch that resists your digestion, but it feeds your beneficial gut flora that creates the or gut bacteria that creates the short fatty acids that actually feed the beneficial bacteria in your gut. But those calories from that resistant starch are not digestible, not absorbed as calories. So you stay leaner and at the same time you improve your gut health enjoying your potatoes. But you gotta eat your potato cold. If you heat it, then you make the amount of resistant starch, probably you make it less by half. That's at least what the researchers say. So this is our cool food fact of the day. Today's Thursday, and usually it's our food story episode, but I'm getting ready a really cool interview with Marion Nestle, one of the leading voices in food politics, keeping accountable our food industry and different committees that create nutrition guidelines. So I'm getting ready for this interview, and tomorrow it's going to be up and you'll get to enjoy our short interview with Marion Nestle, nutritionist and food activist, food advocate living in New York City. So we'll be on tomorrow. Today is dedicated to keto fat loss or low carb fat loss and my personal journey to 10% body fat and below 10% body fat on keto diet. That is what I use to get myself and some of my clients to really low body fat percentage, the method that I will describe today. And I'm also going to be using it preparing for a couple of competitions, fitness bikini competitions this year. So my personal journey to 10% and below body fat. And for a woman, it's quite low, guys. And there is it's not necessary to get that low in your body fat. If you're a guy, having 10, 12% body fat means you're going to see your six pack. If you're a woman, it means that you're stage ready. So you don't have to go that low, but the methods, the advice that we will talk about today, it will help you to get leaner to whatever your lean body looks for you or means to you. So 10% and below body fat on keto, but also just getting leaner. First, non-food factors. Sleep. You gotta be sleeping if you want to turn on the most effective fat loss strategies in your body. If you don't sleep, if you're chronically not sleeping enough, then that means that you're not going to be that effective and efficient of a fat burner, and your health is going to be compromised overall. So 7-9 hours of sleep, not just staying in bed for 7 hours. No, 7 hours is minimum amount of sleep you should be getting. So you should be getting in bed a little bit earlier to get that amount of good quality sleep. 7 to 9 hours every single day before 11 p.m. is ideal, because also when you sleep matters. Training. Of course, if you want to get lean, if you want to preserve lean body mass, then you need to train. There is no way around it. You need to do weight training. Nothing crazy. 3-4 times a week is plenty. Then I would also recommend to do a couple of sessions of cardio training. High intensity interval training is my favorite, probably around 15-20 minutes each session. So a couple of those a week plus 3-4 times of weight training. Supplements. Multivitamin, omega-3 fatty acids, 2-3 grams, electrolytes like magnesium, potassium, calcium, zinc, sodium, of course, sugar-free and shit-free, so really good quality multivitamin, omega-3 fatty acids, 2-3 grams of DHA and EPA combined, and electrolytes. And look up the amount of electrolytes that our body needs. Like, for example, we need 400 milligram of magnesium to have a positive effect, and it's like a bare minimum, so make sure you are getting that. Of course, you're getting some from your food, but if you're on a fat loss diet, the chances are you're not eating that much in your diet of those electrolytes, especially magnesium and potassium, but also calcium, zinc, sodium. Sodium is also very important, guys, so electrolytes. Then I also recommend using CLA and L-carnitine and green tea. Those three are for a more effective fat loss, more efficient and effective fat loss. So CLA, L-carnitine, green tea. Also, berberine helps with glucose sensitivity, with insulin sensitivity. So you might try that, but I haven't used it that much actually. So CLA, L-carnitine, green tea, those are specifically to improve and increase your fat burning. Now, the main part of fat loss, keto or low carb fat loss that I used and going to use again. So first of all, most of your calories, fats and proteins and carbohydrates should come from whole foods, not some snacks, not some supplements, not some powders or meal replacement or whatever, but actual whole foods. This is very important, guys. And also when it comes to fats, not fats from a bottle like coconut oil or avocado oil. Try to get as many fats as possible from whole foods like olives, like avocados, like nuts and seeds, actual coconuts. I highly recommend, because whole foods are digested and absorbed and assimilated in a complete different way. Plus, you're getting all the nutrients in a complete package, as we talked yesterday, that will give you completely different results health-wise and body composition-wise. So whole foods over foods in bottle, in packages, in powders, and any other form besides the whole foods. So get most of your calories from whole foods. Number 2, not all fats are created equal when it comes to keto fat loss, when it comes to any fat loss or any kind of healthy eating program. What do I mean by that? So the best fats for fat burning to get you to lean body mass, leaner body mass are next ones. MCTs, coconut oil. So those are one type of fats that really easily converted by your body into energy and almost never goes to fat. But that doesn't mean that you can eat unlimited amount of that. If you eat too much, that's still going to be converted into fat or some other fat storage fuel. Monounsaturated fats, fats from avocados, macadamia nuts, olives, and olive oil. So monounsaturated fats are also great for fat burning and for staying lean. Those are also very, very healthy, amazing for your heart health. So monounsaturated fats. And then, of course, polyunsaturated fats that come from fatty fish like salmon, like sardines, like anchovies, like mackerel, and then also from things like, but they're different kinds of polyunsaturated fats. So walnuts, flax seeds, almonds, so they also have really good polyunsaturated and other kinds of fats. Plus they have the fiber and other minerals and vitamins. And of course, again, fatty fish, I cannot stress that enough. At least 4 ounces you gotta eat every day. That will really help you to get leaner. Plus the fish oil supplement. I always recommend to take both, guys. That's when you get the most benefit for sure. Number 3, intermittent fasting. Guys, I forgot to tell you, regarding fats, dairy fats from cheeses, from dairy products, tend to make people fatter. They're just statistics from my personal experience, from my work with other people. And also, if you read literature, a lot of people get a lot of results when it comes to fat loss when they quit all dairy products. I'm not sure why it happens exactly, but it seems the case. If you're eating cheese all the time, it's really going to be hard probably to lose fat effectively. But also other dairy products. Dairy does not work that well for a lot of people. So eliminate dairy products. That's going to help you. Only that can help you a lot. But also, fats from butter or other saturated fats from animal products. Eat them, but focus on MCTs and coconut oil, on fatty fish, on monounsaturated fats from avocados, macadamia, and olives, not on saturated fats from animals. Intermittent fasting, you want to do at least 16 hours. So I would recommend 16, 18 hours every single day if you want to really make your fat loss effective and efficient. And also try to eat rarely, so 2-3 times maximum without any snacks, and eat early, guys. So finish your eating before sunset for sure. I would even recommend, if you really want to burn a lot of fat fast, before 4 p.m. Cut the food out, and then 16-18 hours fast, and that's really gonna improve your fat loss ability, fat burning abilities. So intermittent fasting and eat early. Number 4, veggies and fiber. Eat vegetables and fiber and non-starchy vegetables, fiber-rich vegetables at every meal. Depending on the amount of meals you have, try to have at least 4 servings of vegetables. 1 serving is 1 feast-side portion of vegetables. So 4 servings of vegetables at every meal. Fiber makes a difference, especially when it comes to fat loss, especially when it comes to satiety, to your gut health, to overall health. For most people, having a lot of fiber is really, really beneficial, especially for satiety, especially for fat loss and weight loss and maintainable fat loss and just getting cleaner. So veggies, non-starchy veggies, a lot of vitamins, a lot of fiber. Way to go, guys. And last but not least, macronutrients. Macronutrients, guys, I do not believe that there are ideal macronutrients for everyone to lose fat. And I also do not believe that you necessarily need to count your macros at all, depending where you are and what your goals are. For a lot of people, just being consistent with good quality diet that consists of mostly whole foods will be enough to get the progress that they seek. Macronutrients are usually for people who want to get really lean. That's why I'm saying this was my journey to 10% body fat and below. If your goal is, not that lean, then you might not ever need to count your macros. But for the sake of it, that what I used and what I see works for a lot of people. When it comes to your proteins and fats, I recommend for fat loss and maintaining lean body mass 1-to-1 ratio in grams. Meaning, for example, mine was 100 grams or so every day. Meaning 100 grams of protein and 100 grams of fats, mostly from whole foods. And of course, as you can imagine, it means approximately twice as many calories from fats, because 1 gram of fat has approximately 9 calories versus around 400 calories from proteins. And of course, proteins are digested in a different way than fats, but 1-to-1 ratio of fats to protein. If you're a bigger guy, then you might need, bump up to 120, 130, again, depending on where your muscle mass wise and your body weight wise. If you're a smaller female, you don't need that much muscle mass, you might get away with less of proteins and fats in your diet. So depending again on your weight loss, on your size, on your body composition, you might need to adjust the actual amount of fats and proteins, but I do recommend 1-to-1 ratio in grams. And when it comes to carbohydrates, I used to do somewhere around 40 grams of of total carbs with all the fiber and everything from whole foods. But these days, especially for females who want to do that long term and who want to maintain the results, I recommend to get a little bit higher with whole foods carbohydrates, meaning somewhere around 70 to 8 grams. Also, of course, again, depends on your size and also depends on your training. And I recommend to get most of your carbohydrates, especially if there is something like starchy carbohydrates from potatoes or something similar, or maybe fruit, to schedule that around your training. That's really smart way to increase your recovery from your training, to improve your training results, and to just get better results and more energy overall, and again, better recovery and also better fat loss. So, but I used to do, again, somewhere around 30, maximum 40 total carbs. Now I'm somewhere around 70 to 80 total carbs, not net, but total. And again, that I'm talking about whole foods carbohydrates, not some weird sweeteners or some meal substitutes or whatever that processed food can offer to you. So no, I'm not talking about like getting 80 grams of carbohydrates from sugar or from cookies. No, I'm talking about veggies and maybe potato, or maybe handful of rice, something like that. And I'm always working on my resistant starch amount, meaning eating my potatoes cold or eating rice cold. So you can also use this strategy. To recap, guys, low body fat percentage, lean body on keto, my personal journey and the strategy that I usually use with my clients. Close to it, not exact, because every person is an individual and I work individually and create plans based on where the person is, what their goals are and their lifestyle, etc. But if you want to lower your body fat fast and effective, so that's kind of the way I would recommend you to do it. So first, sleep 7 to 9 hours. When it comes to training, 3-4 times weight training, a couple of times cardio, especially high intensity interval cardio, a couple of sessions, 15-20 minutes a week. Supplements, a good quality multivitamin, either naturally sourced from whole foods or identical to whole foods. Omega-3 fatty acids, 2-3 grams of DHA plus EPA combined. And don't forget to eat your fish. Electrolytes, magnesium, potassium, calcium, zinc, sodium. Don't forget to get those maybe in supplements. Trace minerals make really good one. Or get them from Whole Foods if it's possible for you. For most people, it's just not doable, especially on a low carb diet. So I highly recommend good quality supplements for electrolytes. CLA, L-carnitine, green tea for better fat loss. When it comes to foods, most of your calories you're going to get from whole foods. Fats are not created equal. Concentrate and focus on MCTs and coconut oil, monounsaturated fats from avocados, macadamia, olives, and olive oil. Polyunsaturated fats from fatty fish, wild salmon, mackerel, sardines, etc. And also whole food fats from walnuts, from flax seeds, from almonds. Intermittent fasting, 16-18 hours. Stop eating early, eat rarely, 2-3 meals is more than enough. Veggies, eat 4 servings of veggies with every meal, non-starchy vegetables, or maybe, potato here and there, especially cold potato with a lot of resistant starch that's going to benefit your gut bacteria. And then when it comes to macros, 1-to-1 in grams protein to fat. And I would recommend 50 to 80 grams of carbohydrates, total carbohydrates with a lot of resistant starch, a lot of fiber, and all that goodness. So happy St. Valentine's Day and happy fat loss, guys. If you have any questions, if you need more details on anything or anything at all, shoot me email to angela@createyoursalad.today, angela@createyoursalad.today. I'm going to be using this strategy again to get ready for fitness model competitions, but it's an amazing way to lose those few pounds or many pounds of fat that you need to lose to get leaner, to get sexier, and get ready for the summer ahead. And that's it for today, guys. Tomorrow, stay tuned for our amazing interview with Marianne Nestle, the voice in food politics, food industry, and nutrition guidelines. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. And till next time, as usual, eat better daily.